How is there still things to declutter? Listen, there are days I'm just as much shocked as you are. So you gotta buy your kids shoes. You gotta buy a bra, I mean.
Well, hello, my friends, and as always, if you are used to being here, you know I will always start my videos off with a little bit of before, just so you know this is what we're working with, right? So in today's video, we're going to be doing a lot of cleaning and decluttering and just getting the house back in order. It is time. I need it. My mind needs it. My soul needs it. This house needs it. So I am starting off first thing in the morning in my pajamas, making my bed, because that is literally what I do first thing in the morning. Get the bed ready, and then the rest of the house seems to just kind of flow. Eden is saying hello to you, and I will probably show her in every video just because she is so stinking cute, and she's always behind me. So the girls, my sweet dogs, are there too, so don't you worry. They are still the love of my life. I just haven't been showing them as much lately because Eden is literally right at my feet all the time, which I absolutely love.
So sometimes on my videos, because I declutter so much, people are just, I think, innately curious as to where is the stuff coming from. And in my mind, it makes sense. I mean, it makes sense with me getting rid of it. But sometimes I look at my house and I'm like, how is there still things to declutter? Listen, there are days I'm just as much shocked as you are, seriously. But I have some items that I'm decluttering right now, and I want to talk about them because it might help you guys understand how I'm still decluttering. These pillow covers, got them from Amazon. Love them very much. My mom's husband, Ruby, scratched him. His arm bled all over it. I tried to get it out, and now it's stained. I don't think you can tell very well. So I have these set aside for possible decluttering. Okay, but this would be something that I would declutter because there's a stain on it. So obviously clothes with like holes and stains and are really messed up, I'm gonna get rid of that stuff. These pants here, these are workout pants. Love them. Yogalicious is my favorite workout brand. I don't like light colored workout pants when they have a seam in the crotch because they don't leave much to the imagination, and no one's squatting in that. Okay, random sock, decluttering. Noah, well, this used to be my shoe. Noah started wearing them, and he decided that he doesn't like them. He doesn't want them, so I'm going to be giving these away. His Crocs, same gig. They're a mess. Kids here in Florida wear Crocs every single day. They might as well sleep in them. That and sandals. This is Florida. You can come in.
Did you see the size of the lasagna?
Uh-huh. I'm not eating it. Our boys won't eat it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Drew?
He might have a little bit of it, but I'm not eating any dairy or gluten. So I made...
Did you get garlic bread?
Uh-huh. I got rolls and salad.
Okay. Just seems small, okay.
Yeah. Because I knew I wasn't going to eat it.
Okay.
Like, I was thinking you could literally put it in the middle and have 4 slices.
That's fine.
Okay. Josiah's shoes. These are his Dunks. Got them for Christmas. My kids are extremely hard on shoes. Rarely can I give them to people. Rarely. This is what his Dunks look like on the back. Okay? Decluttering. Chris has had multiple surgeries on his feet. These are his On Clouds. He worked in them, worked outside with them. He has another pair out there that he wears that he prefers, the Brooks. These hurt his feet. Declutter. And these are Emma's Mini Melissas, if that's what they're called. Yeah, Mini Melissas. They're precious. They're too small. Gonna give them to someone. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. I am always looking for a good bra. Always. Long are the days of underwire, okay? Can't wear underwire anymore. It just drives me crazy. Used to all the time when I worked, but it bothers me now. I do have a little sensory things going on, so I don't like lots of jewelry and bracelets and like bulky stuff. If something irritates me, and once it's in my head that it's irritated me, we're done. It's over. I'm waiting to get home and I'm pulling this thing out of my shirt. I saw an ad for this on Facebook, read all the reviews, supposed to be the best bra ever. Got it on clearance, $10, got 2 of them. Thought this is gonna be it. Wore it for 15 minutes and thought, I hate it. Gonna declutter it. I'm gonna do that with a whole bunch of other bras. I don't like, I've given birth to 6 children and nursed them all. So I'm very particular about my bras. Other thing, so I like to discuss this because, Ben, how are you still decluttering? What are you doing? Quit spending money. Listen, friends, you gotta buy your kids shoes. You gotta buy a bra, I mean. You gotta have socks. They go missing. Shoes, they wear out of. Clothes. You buy them and then suddenly you can't take them back because, you know, whatever reason, and you want to get rid of it. Now you have a bag of things that you're decluttering. Did I go out on some shopping spree? No. All of those things were at separate times. And that's how it happens. We look at our stuff to declutter and we're like, how do I have more stuff? I even have to be reminded on how. But you also have to remember, like, this is what I love to do, so I'm always doing it. It doesn't matter where I go, my house or a friend's house. I love to do this. Yes, maybe I need to get a life, but this is stuff that I love to do, and so I stay on top of it. Most people don't, so you really don't realize how much stuff comes and goes because you don't do it regularly, and that's okay. That's why I'm here, to help. But speaking of a little friend, so that is how it happens. I just wanted to explain that a little bit because I get just confused sometimes as you do, but there's also a lot of people in this house, so everybody has their things. Here's another example. I bought this from TJ Maxx. The pants are so comfortable, the shirt is so comfortable, but it is not appropriate and it does not fit my body the way I think it should, so I will be getting rid of the shirt. See, it just happens. It just happens. I'm not trying to tell you guys to go spend a ton of money so you can go put it in the landfill. This is, we're human. Things come in and things go out. And it's my job to stay on top of it. Otherwise, I'll lose my mind. So let's continue to clean.
I'm going to put my Dream Egg Sunrise Sound Machine next to my bed. I have loved using this, and unlike traditional white noise machine, the Sunrise features gentle ambient lighting that softly illuminates the night, paired with white noise to aid in falling asleep. It also will help you wake up gently with a warm yellow light and soothing music. The revolutionary Sunrise Wake Up will help you ease into your day with the Sunrise Simulation feature. As the warm yellow light gradually brightens, the soothing music plays and you awaken naturally. You're able to embrace a positive mindset when you're able to start off on the right note. The Sunrise is more than just an alarm clock. It's a holistic tool for enhancing mental wellness. By fostering a calming wake-up experience and aiding in relaxation at night, it supports overall mental health and well-being. Check out the description box for all the information about the Dream Egg. So I am going to continue on cleaning. I will be honest, it was a little while later because that's generally how life goes for me. I start off with a plan and it goes all over the place, but I work really hard to get back on track, so that is what I'm doing. I'm just using a wet microfiber cloth and getting any of the dust that I see laying around. I don't usually use a Swiffer very often. I feel like when you're dusting, a wet rag or a cloth works the best. I get my microfiber cloth at TJ Maxx, super easy and very affordable. And then I'm taking all of our clothes, the 1/1,000,000th load of clothes in this house, and I'm just doing a nice little separate here. This has been the easiest way for me to get laundry done. I literally just put everybody's clothes in a basket or a pile, and then I let them do it, except for Emma, of course. Now, Chris is the same. He will generally do his own laundry, but I like to take care of his when I can. But I do appreciate that he takes on his own loads of laundry. The older kids also do their own laundry. I do Noah's, myself, and Emma's. But if anybody else's gets in the mix, like I said, I just put it in a pile and they tend to it themselves. That is just an easy way that I have been able to stay on top of the laundry. Not perfect, not foolproof, but it definitely does help, especially when we have so many people in the house. I'm putting the Kirby away. I feel like it isn't working very well. Chris mentioned the bag being really full, and it is, but we don't have any more bags, so I just put it in the garage. I will say I love my Kirby. I tell you that all the time, but if I could go back, I probably wouldn't buy it. It's way too expensive, super heavy. It can't go upstairs because it is a beast, solid metal or steel. I don't know what it is, but it stays on the bottom floor, and the little latch on the bottom broke, so it's hard to carry around. So I rarely use it, and I feel like that is not good money spent. But when you see the demonstration on how much it gets up after you do your initial vacuum, it's mind blowing. So right now I'm just sticking with my Shark Stratos, and I like it because you can bend it down. It can go under things, which is super convenient. So I'm wiping down my dining room table. I've mentioned trying to get rid of toxic items in my home. So I was actually using Blue Land window cleaner. I worked with them about 2.5 years ago, and I still have their window cleaner. And let me tell you, it is really, really good. Now, I'm not going to get a subscription for it. That's just not my usual thing, but I do like it, and you can occasionally find it at TJ Maxx. So check them out. They also are really good with saving plastic and whatnot with their reusable bottles.
I wish, girl.
Mom, why did you put it up right there?
I thought it'd be nice right there. What do you think?
I would. Did I not?
Huh?
I'm in the way. Can I still the camera off my hand?
You want to?
I will.
Okay. Whew.
Can I fix this now?
No, don't press that. It's already on.
Don't take some pieces.
It's on, baby.
Can I take pieces?
It's on. No, it can look like it's you can see. Into the camera.
I like to add some real life with Emma because she is just like Eden, and she is always with me, and I love it. So I think it's really fun. She calls the camera her friends, and she really thinks that there are people on the other side saying hello to her, because sometimes when I will turn on a video, sometimes I like to watch my own videos from my TV. I get a different perspective and just see ways that I could improve, or I just like to do that every so often. I'll tell her, your friends are saying hi. When she says, there's you on the TV, mommy. I'm like, I know, and your friends are saying hi. So she loves that, and I think it's cute when she hops in front of the camera every so often. I try to limit how much she is on film, but she is innately behind me all the time, so it's hard to do that 100%. But sometimes these videos will get a little bit choppy because I am cutting her out of a lot of the video, just because it's a cleaning video, and I love to share her, but she doesn't need to be in every clip, if you know what I mean. So got to keep her protected. So moving into my bathroom, I'm going to clean this up. It wasn't too terribly bad, but I wanted to continue on with the laundry and wipe down the countertops as always. Just getting it back to reset. And then I am taking care of my items here. This is my Merit. I've been using all Merit makeup, and I'm going to tell you right now, top notch. I love it. My skin has been very irritated the older I've gotten. Been getting eczema spots, waking up with really swollen eyes. So being able to have some all natural clean makeup has been amazing. I'll have any information if you want to check them out in my description box. I will always have a list of links in my description box with every video. So Amazon or any of the products I've worked with that I'm still really loving, I will keep those there. But just also playlist if you want to watch hours upon hours, days upon days of cleaning, decluttering, or decorating, or new house stuff. I have a plethora of playlists there. So if you're thinking, oh man, I was really getting in the vibe, I'm getting in the flow, I'm really enjoying this, you didn't want the video to stop, don't worry. I have so much more. But like I said, you've got to check out the playlist, and all the links are in my description box. So feel free to hop over there. Excuse me. And then I'm going to clean out this toilet because it's a toilet and it definitely needs it. Now I'm going to quickly go over the bathroom floor and the bedroom with this vacuum mop. This helps really just streamline your cleaning because you are doing two things at once. And if you can ever find something that will help you work smarter, not harder, I think it is worth the investment. But don't ever feel like you have to just because someone else has it. This was given to me during a sponsorship, and you can get the same results or maybe even better with some elbow grease. And I say that sincerely because I do pull this out often, but when I want like a real deep clean, I'm on my hands and knees. So there's nothing like some good old elbow grease. I'm telling you, there's nothing I think that they can create in this day and age that will do better than just some blood, sweat, and tears. You know what I mean? That's the type of cleaning I like to do. But it is, as I get older, it is hard to do that type. But it is the most rewarding in my opinion. I'm going to share, here are 1, 2, 3, 4 things that I have decluttered throughout this day. And there are some bags that I had done the previous day. If you watched my last video, it was where we were cleaning up after Hurricane Milton, and it was pretty crazy. I also had some live footage, so if you want to see what it's like to be smack dab in the middle of a hurricane, check out that video. I will have it at the end of this video if y'all want to watch that. Donate. 1, 2, 3, 4 bags. The comforter, this.
My hand.
Go ahead. Don't know. Trash didn't come. Good morning. This is the second day of cleaning, and I just have to tell you, I just have to be completely transparent with you. I have been reading your comments, and they have been such a breath of fresh air, if I'm being honest with you. For so many years, 7 to be exact, I have held myself up to this unrealistic standard, and I have never been able to achieve it consistently. There are moments, but overall, I am always left feeling inconfident, not good enough, not worthy, not pretty enough, not rich enough, not thin enough. not talented enough. And when I come on here and just am like, when I let it go, because honestly, I have to say, throughout the years, I have little bits here and there been trying to like just let the perfectionism go. I have to say, I think it's about the last year, 2 years, I'll say 2 years, I have felt a huge shift in my mind, body, and soul. And when I have come on here so unapologetically me, I feel so received and so welcomed by you all, and it has been so amazing. I'm just gonna be honest with you, it's been so great. I don't feel like I have to come on here and do false eyelashes and a full face of makeup if I don't want to. Some days I want to. I mean, I don't do lashes, but some days I'm just dressed like that and I'm in the mood, and that's cool. And other days like today, I'm having a clean face, and that's also cool. I am so thankful that I have this opportunity to come on here and just be absolutely perfectly imperfect, because that is what I am. It just has been so great. Oh, it's been so great. So, second day of cleaning, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go upstairs and get the boys' stuff taken care of. I'm gonna clean their beds and straighten up their rooms and all the things, wipe down the bathroom. I don't know. And also let me know if y'all know any litter, like robot litter boxes, whatever they're called, mechanical litter boxes that are safe. I would love to know. Yes, ma'am.
Can you wash my hands?
Gotta go wash little one's hands, and then we're going upstairs. Yeah.
I'm taking all of the bedding off of the beds. I want to give it a good washing. I have to say that I'm not the greatest at remembering to wash the bedding and to come up here and do this, but I have been making it a part of my cleaning routine, and it has helped me a lot. I'm very out of sight, out of mind type of person. And so I just don't think about it. And then when I come up here, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's been 2 weeks or it's been a month. Full transparency. Like it's just real life. Emma's I stay on top of, mine I stay on top of. That is one of the downfalls I think about having stairs. It's like a whole other house sometimes. Let me know if you guys experience that. When it comes to laundry, I leave it at the end of the stairs, tell the boys to take care of it. Now I will come up here and take care of the bathroom, but I generally have them on a rotation that one boy has to do the bathroom per week. We have 4 boys, so it makes sense. Which is interesting because if you have kids, especially boys, actually I think all kids, but they always blame the other brother for making it a mess, and then they get upset that they have to clean it. And I'm like, listen, if all of y'all's behinds are sitting in there, all of y'all are going to clean it. Um, so I have them on a rotation, but I need to do a better job and remember to get up here and tackle the bedding at least. Now, my older boys, Liam and Drew, Liam is 14 and Drew is 19. They do their own bedding regularly. So, that's nice. It is nice having older kids. That is definitely a bonus that I would definitely say I enjoy. Now, I've heard a lot of scary rumors, if you will, about having teenagers, and I've had girls, I have middle school girls. Like, I think I've had every stage at this point. My oldest is 22, and it's a girl, obviously. That's why I say she. I'm just making sure I clarify that. But, I have to say middle school was, it was rough, not so much because of her, but just because of others, if I'm being honest with you. Girls are really mean. But I really enjoy my older kids. I love babies. Love, love, love babies. I mean, I love every stage. But if I can sit back and think of something that I just really, really enjoy, newborn stage, I love it. And I really, really love having deep conversations with my older kids. I think it's really, I don't know, it's healing. It is just edifying. I love it so, so much. Let me know if you have been through all the stages of children and child rearing. What was your favorite stage? So with Emma being my last and having her later on in life, which I highly recommend, by the way, if you're on the fence about having a baby a little bit later in life, I say do it. It's wonderful. And let me tell you why. Because your kid will get the best version of you generally. I know Emma does. I've had a lot of, I don't know, a lot of things in my past. And I had a baby at 19, 20 years old. And then I had her brother 3 years later. And then 5 years later, I had Liam. And then 18 months later, I had Josiah. And 25 months later, I had Noah. And then 8 years later, I had Emma. And I didn't realize, I think in this day and age, we talk a lot more about mental health. We talk more about generational traumas and childhood things. And you were just kind of expected to go through life and be okay. But now it's okay not to be okay. And I think that's really awesome. That's why I share what I go through on here. I don't do it just so y'all know all my personal business and I look like a hot mess. I do it truly because I believe that healing can come with vulnerability. And I know that I have found healing and strength with the conversation of others, with others relating to me, sharing their experiences with me, and it's really helped me. So I feel that that is a part of my life's purpose, is to share my life with you all, be vulnerable with you all, so you know that you're not alone. Because when you go through things, no matter what those things are, they can feel very isolating and lonely. You can be in a room of 1,000 people and feel lonelier than anybody else. And I remember that feeling. And so that is, why I started this channel. Um, and I really put a lot of what I went through out on this channel. I will say I've pulled back a touch because I started getting criticism for it, and that's really hard for me. Nobody wakes up and says, I think I'm going to have anxiety and depression today. That sounds like a lot of fun. I think I'm going to have postpartum OCD. That's exciting. Nobody does that. And so when you see people that don't really know you criticize you and judge you for those struggles, it can be really, I don't know, soul crushing. Now, I try very hard not to go down that route and to get worked up over that stuff, worked up in the sense of being sad. But I have done a lot of praying and healing through my own journey these past 2 years. And one thing that I have learned is that I can still share my struggles and I can still be vulnerable and I can still be open with you all. And it just doesn't matter what anyone else says. Um, because if I can make one person just feel like they're not alone and that we can do this together and you can enjoy life, then I think that my job is done. If I can try to show you that you can have a really rough past, but your past does not define your future, then I think I've done my job. Okay. I've gone through so much. I've talked about it in so many videos, but I've gone through so much addictions and, divorce and abuse and childhood traumas and, bullying. I've gone through so much, and I don't just say that lightly, but you don't have to let that hold you back. You can look around where you're at right now and say, you know what, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, but that doesn't mean I have to stay here. It's okay to have goals. It's okay to have wants and dreams and desires. It's okay to want better for yourself. And it's also okay to know that it's okay not to be okay. So I was at a small group with my husband. We were doing the young adult ministry. And one of the things that one of the other leaders said, he read an article where it said, we're all trying to feel better when we all just need to feel. Take a moment and say that again. We are all trying to just feel better, but we all just need to feel. We need to feel. We need to feel what we're going through. Once you feel what you're going through, you can process it and you can grow from it and move on. And I hope that I can join you on that journey, because I will tell you, your love and your support, your encouragement, and you showing up for me has definitely been healing in my life. So I feel like all I can do is just give back. And I hope that with these videos, that's what I'm doing. I'm sharing my gratitude, my love, and my thankfulness for you. Now, the toilet is looking pretty rough. It is not actually what you think. It is hard water stains. And I'm going to put I wipe it down with Clorox wipe. Then I will put a little bit of alcohol because I noticed the more I was cleaning it, like the liquid was seeping out of the where the toilet seat goes. And so I added a little bit of alcohol. Alcohol is an amazing antibacterial. I added a little bit and wanted to see what was happening there. And I was pretty surprised. So I took this thing off and I wanted to give it a really good deep clean. Now I did not go underneath and unscrew it all. That was not a part of today, but I did clean it until it was no longer looking nasty. I scrubbed this toilet top to bottom. And while I was also, because I had also squirted the alcohol around the base of the toilet, around the baseboard and here on the floor, I was wiping it up and I saw this goo, this, I don't know what it was. And I'm like, what in the world? Mind you, the toilet, the trash was overflowing. Like, you guys, this is insanity. But there was this goo back there. And I mean like literal goo. And so I knew I had to tackle that. I put the toilet seat back on and I knew I had to get on my hands and knees and start scraping some mysterious goo behind the toilet. Do you know what that is? So my kids, we go to Hobby Lobby and I let them have a budget of like $5 or $10 depending on the day. And they all got little squishies. And I guess one of their squish balls exploded. This was the final time though. This has happened so many times. Why I continue to let them buy it, I don't know. But today was it. After I was scraping the goo off of the tile, I said, it's not worth it. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to save my money and my back, and they don't get squish balls anymore. So, you live and you learn. The bathroom is clean. It looks pretty darn good for now. Definitely needs to be ripped out completely because we've got a lot of issues going on in here, but in time that will happen. So I want to take a moment and just, again, express my gratitude for you for taking your precious time and spending it with me. I was able to get a lot of the house done today and it felt really good to get it back in order. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I would love for you guys to hit that like button. It helps support this channel so much. And if you would consider subscribing, that would be so awesome too. Make sure you hit those notification bells or YouTube just won't tell you when I post a video. So it's not going to bug you. It'll just let you know when a video's come. And I post every single week. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart for being here today. You mean more to me than you'll ever know. And I want you to know how loved, worthy, and deserving you are. And you make this world a better place. I talk to you soon, guys. Bye.